M to the G, where the actual fuck are we? I hear Tyler exclaim in that usual understated manner of his. First, I'm forced to drive to the middle of nowhere. Seriously, I thought Google Maps was going to conk out on me. How many zip codes away from downtown is this? And now I'm here, and this place? Is Halloween in July a thing I've missed somehow? I snicker quietly to myself. I've gotten to know Tyler a lot better over the past few months. He's been having issues at the clinic, so Gus asked me to keep an eye on him. We work together a couple of times a week, even though he self-describes as being extra and a tasty treat that can't be beat. I know for a fact that he's masking real pain and sadness underneath that loud exterior of his. He had a rough childhood, and something happened to him the summer after he graduated high school. He came close to telling me one day, but instead, he broke down and started sobbing. I comforted him with a hug and didn't push. Hopefully, he'll feel safe to tell me if and when he's ready one day. Bottom line, there's a lot more to Tyler than meets the eye. Tyler, Fulton snaps. Chase is our friend. Some of us need slankets and daytime TV to heal. Others wear puntastic shirts. There's a pause, and I can picture Fulton doing a little twirl on my front porch to direct everyone's attention to whatever shirt he's wearing today. This house, for lack of a better term, is obviously part of Chase's journey. Our job is to support him, no matter how busted this place looks from the outside. He lowers his voice at that last part, and again I can't help but smile at my friends' reactions. Why are they so convinced I'm having some sort of breakdown? Okay, so I bought a house that's in need of a little TLC, and I've recently become the proud papa boar to 3 gorgeous little piglets, and I've started to get back into cycling to help me shed the few extra pounds I've put on these past few years, and I'm newly divorced. Oh, yeah. That'll be the reason for everyone's concern. I blow out a breath as I rest my forehead against the door. As far as divorces go, you could say Julie and I had a good one. The divorce was finalized 6 months ago, but things had been going south between us for a few years. It wasn't just the constant fighting. We were growing further apart from each other, too. We couldn't agree on even the smallest things, like what to do on the weekend. Everything became hard. I felt like I was dragging my feet, going through the motions. Throw being unable to conceive into the mix, followed by 5 rounds of unsuccessful IVF treatments, and, well, it all got to be too much. As our 10-year anniversary approached, I withdrew even more. It was the way I coped with it. I even clammed up with the guys standing on my front porch. I got quiet at work. Became aloof, grumpy even. I'm not proud of it, but it felt like I'd spent my whole life burying things inside. Things that, for some reason, didn't want to stay buried anymore. When I finally sat Julie down and told her my truth, her reaction was unexpected. I mean, initially she was taken aback and needed time to process it, but over the days and weeks that followed, something unusual happened. We started getting along again. It almost felt like we'd slipped back to being our old selves again. I guess that's because at the heart of our relationship was a solid friendship. Julie later told me she'd taken my withdrawal as a sign I might have been doing something bad, like cheating. I can't say I blame her, even though it hurt that she thought I'd be capable of doing something like that to her. No matter what I was dealing with, I could never imagine a scenario where I would do that. As we processed it, anger, disappointment, shock, and sadness came up for her. I didn't share her anger or shock, but I was sad and disappointed too. A part of my life was over, and I grieved for it. Even though I knew we didn't have a future together, we did share a past. Almost 10 years of marriage and 3 years of dating before that. Nothing will ever change or diminish that. Or her. Or the role we've played in each other's lives. We're not friends, but we are friendly-ish. And I'm happy she's the first person I came out to. Yep. I was finally able to acknowledge something I'd been denying for a long time. I'm gay. And now I'm ready to tell my friends. Whenever they get around to knocking on my damn door, that is. After some more incessant chit-chat, mainly involving Tyler telling the gang about his plans for a slutty summer followed by a frisky fall, and Fulton musing about whether he should explore t-shirt printing as a side hustle, someone finally knocks on the door. I swing it open and greet my friends with a bright smile and a round of boisterous hugs. Nice shirt, Fulton, I quip.